Hello, I'm Laura the Library Lady, and thank you so much for joining me for this episode. Today I'm in Anne Arundel County on a bike trail in Glen Burnie and Pasadena, so you may see some bikers going past me. I'm at the ranger station here in the area having a great time. Now you may be wondering what this is. This is me practicing social distancing and being careful during COVID-19. This is a headband and I just put it over my nose and mouth to make sure I'm keeping everyone safe. And I'm going to do a special video about that in the future and post it to my YouTube page. These are my sunglasses and I have a hat on to protect me from the sun, and I have on sunscreen. So boys and girls, when you are out and about, please be careful and ask your parents what you should wear. So I am featuring special books this week. We had a mini library yesterday, and on Monday we have a cloth book. Well, today we have a wonderful book, and it is a board book. It means it's made out of very thick paper, so if a little one kind of gnaws at it, it's okay. And this one's called Papa, Please Get the Moon for Me, and it's by Eric Carle. And Eric Carle is an illustrator and an author, and I had a pleasure of meeting him several years ago in Mississippi. So I have on my sunglasses right now because it's so bright, but as I read the book, I'm going to take off my sunglasses, put them to the side, and I'm going to put on my reading glasses. There we go. So this book is by Eric Carle, and the publisher is Little Simon. So we always have to talk about the publisher. Papa, Please Get the Moon for Me. Before Monica went to bed, she looked out of her window and saw the moon. The moon looked so near. I wish I could play with the moon, thought Monica, and reach for it. And boys and girls, that's a full moon. And we've been having a full moon here in Maryland. In fact, the newscaster said that last night was the moon closest to the earth. So we'll see a full moon. I think we see a full moon once a month. Then it says, but no matter how much she stretched, she could not touch the moon. Papa, said Monica to her father, please get the moon for me. And we see Monica on her father's shoulders. Oh, wow, look at this. What is this? Oh, it has two arrows. So that means I open it up. Look at this special feature. Wow, isn't this cool, boys and girls? And this says, Papa got a very long ladder. Look at that, boys and girls. Isn't that wonderful? So this is another feature. So these pages are not a board. This is board, but this is extending. Wow, her Papa really tried to reach the moon. Wow, look how long that ladder is. He carried the very long ladder toward the very high mountain. Boy, her father really loves her. What happens next? Uh-oh, we have another special page. This one has an arrow pointing up. So I'm going to pull it up. Let's see what's behind it. Whoa, look at that. Then Papa put the very long ladder on top of the very high mountain. And look, boys and girls, look how far they climbed. Here's Papa and Monica way up here. Did they reach the moon? Well, let's find out. Okay, let's turn the page. Up and up and up he climbed. Wow. Boys and girls, why is the moon so important? What does it mean? Let's find out more. It's always important to know about the weather. And last night we had a very bad storm here in Maryland. Look at this, boys and girls. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? Finally, Papa got to the moon. My daughter Monica would like to play with you, said Papa, but you are much too big. Every night I get a little smaller, said the moon. When I am just the right size, you can take me with you. Wow! Do you see Papa? Do you see the size of the moon? Okay, let's turn the page. And indeed, the moon got smaller and smaller. Boys and girls, why does the moon change size? It's because it rotates around the Earth's orbit. So the objective today is to understand why we have the moon and why we see it, and why it changes size. When the moon was just the right size, Papa took it. Okay, another objective here is following directions. This arrow points down. So we open the book and look. What do we see? When the moon was just the right size, Papa took it. Down and down and down he climbed. Man, Papa really loves Monica. But what about the moon for everybody else? Let's see what happens next. Here, said Papa to Monica, I have the moon for you. Monica jumped and danced with the moon. She hugged the moon and threw it in the air. But the moon kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and finally it disappeared altogether. Wow, what's going on with this moon, boys and girls? Let's turn the page and find out. Then one night, Monica saw a thin sliver of the moon reappear. Oh, wow. Each night the moon grew. Okay. And grew and grew. Oops, sorry. And look, boys and girls, it was a full moon again. So we have a full moon, half moon, crescent moon. So every night you can look up in the sky and see what kind of moon we have. Sometimes you can see the moon in the very early morning. Sometimes you can't see the moon at all because of the clouds. But you can look at the calendar and find out what kind of moon we'll have each night. That's all for today, boys and girls. And I hope I don't scare you with my mask, but I have to get back to my bike riding and I want to practice social distancing.